Just real quickly, just to explain, to make things bend, like if you wanted this jaw to bend, separate from the head, then it needs to be in two different parts, right? And if you look at the nodes for these parts, like the one that's here is SL4, or is that L1? SL4, SR5. Those would connect to in L2. So like those would be connected there. SL2. No, that's SL4 in L2. Sure would be nice if they made them damn letters bigger. I've expressed my concern many times. I think they like squinting their eyes over there in Germany. Because I don't understand it. Them little ass letters, man. God damn. We Americans, we got to have big print to see stuff. We can't damn see shit like that. That's some small shit. SR5, and that's going to NR3. Alright, and so that'll link it, that'll connect it, pretty much. We have to Control R, reset it. Now, I did say I was going to connect it, didn't I? Are they breaking? No. I did save it, didn't I? I always forget to do stuff. Oh, it's connected now. I mean, it's not connected great, but it's, it is connected, even though these are deforming really badly. But yeah, it is connected, and there's just going to be slack in there because, well, there isn't much spring. You have to put more spring if you don't want it to be dangling so much. Alright, so, we can do all kinds of stuff with it. This is just a very simple thing. So you want the jaw to open and close. You can do that with hydros. You would basically connect like one of the jaws to, say, one of the skulls points. We can go into edit debug mode. I can make it easier to see. Where's vehicle config? So we'll just hide the polys. We'll hide the mesh. And instead we'll just turn on triangles and beams and nodes. So that's where it hinges. So if we wanted it to, say, push away to open, we could make NR1 and SR3 a hydro. Assuming you have that already in your pre-filled out Jbeam. So that's why I love the stuff being in here, because I don't have to look for it. It's already here, ready to go. I do need to tell it to ignore this stuff if I'm not using it, though, because it does cause the issue where it's saying, hey, there ain't nothing using that. So yeah, it can be it can cause little issues. If you ain't gonna use the stuff, just put the slash and stuff in there so it's not being used. So SR3, and that'll go to NR1, and then NL0 to SL2. And the way these hydros, they automatically work with the steering. Now this is the rate how fast they'll come in and out. But we'll just put these at 1.0. And you got the steering wheel lock, all that shit. I ain't messing with any of that. I'm not messing with all of that. The factor, okay, so the factor is the distance. So if you connect to that to be a hydro, right? We'll save it and reload it. So now you see the hydros here. If I turn on a certain type of things, it shows you what is what. You can see now the blue hydros are now connected to the jawbone, to the top of that skull up there. Now the distance these are, you can think of this as 100%, right? Or 1. That's 1. Just 1. That'd be 1. So factor of 1 is itself plus that distance. Does that make sense? 0.1, for example, would only allow this to open up like 1/10 of the way. And 2 would be like, oh shit, it'd be too much. It'd probably start doing loops on you if you tried to move it like that. But I'll show you. Let me anchor this one so that it's not falling to the ground. NR1 and NL0 will anchor, and that way they are not going anywhere. They will be here. So we put the fixed true. NR1 and NL0, and yep. Alright. I tell you. I should have got the other ones too. NR7 and NL5. All right, hydro activate. Let's do factor of 2. Oh, I forgot. They also got spring strength and shit too. I believe if it's really low spring, it probably is not going to do anything because they ain't got enough spring to do anything. Say like if I give this about 20,000 for the spring, it's going to do something. But there's more spring that can do stuff. You know what I mean? You got to have more spring. See what I mean by you can go too far. If you got too much length, you can go too far. It'll go all the way around. So you just have to mess with these, right? You just have to mess with them. And you can make somebody completely walk like a human if you spend enough time on hydros making the body move where it needs to move and stuff. It'd be pretty damn realistic walking sim though, but I wouldn't want to be the one to have to make something like that. Yep. And you know, if you wanted it so that you know it would move even faster, if you put made SL6 and NL4 hydro also. So, and you can have the other ones have different in rates, out rates, or the amounts that it can go. You know, so if we did NL4 and said that go to SL6. And NR6 to SR7. But say factor now if minus is making it go that way, then minus will make it go that way too. If you wanted to do different, you put the plus instead of minus. You just wouldn't put the minus. You just leave it without the minus. And then when you steer one way, one will work one way and one will work the other. So we I must have I got a typo in here. You know how I know this? Well, I see this shit right here. How the hell I did all that? I don't know. Oh, I know, because the goddamn controller's in my way. I keep bumping into it, trying to reach around it to get to my keys instead of just moving it. I done fucked it up now. I'm alright. I'm sorry, folks. I'm not in the mood to do this shit right now. So that's it.